Our new shop is located at 27 to 29 Dover Drive, Burleigh Heads, for all your surfboard repair needs, leg ropes, wax, deck grips, fins and repairs. Here's a little video of Futures plug repair on a carbon epoxy board. The plug's been ripped out. I've already set it back in. I forgot to take the video. All been set in epoxy cabosil, nice and solid, all air bubbles filled, and now I'm just grinding it back. Grind it back with a disc, get it as flat as possible before we move on to the hand sanding. You want to have every single little shiny spot that's in or around this plug repair scuffed up and prepped, ready for the glass or the carbon, however you want to go on top. We went with the carbon. We could do it either way. You need to have it all scuffed so it sticks really well. Get right in there with your fingers. Don't leave any lumps and bumps. It's not going to come out good in the end because your glass will sit too high, then you'll end up sanding through your glass. Here you've got the plug prepped, all blown off, taped up, ready to be glassed over with carbon. Before we glass over the carbon, because the epoxies breathe so much, they're blank, especially in the heat at the moment, before we put the resin on, we try and fill any tiny little pinholes with a thick cabosil epoxy mix. This blocks up the holes and it allows you to lay your glass down without air bubbles blowing off, so then you don't have to nurse it as much. Here we're laying down our runny epoxy. Get it right on there, as wet as possible, so you don't have to work your carbon as much. Always easier if you lay it down underneath. Grab your patch, stick your patch on, and pretty much just start wetting out. With the thickness of the carbon we used here, you want to get it as saturated as possible. Works a lot better. It's not dry, it's nice and wet, so it sands nicer. All in all, it comes out a lot better with the end result. Once you've squeezed, you use your fingers running around the plug. I believe this is what adds the most strength to any plug repair. You get the glass sitting in the grooves properly, and this holds it in nicely. Not only is it set in properly, but then the glass really gives it that bit of extra strength, which is how the plugs are designed anyway. So that carbon patch was sanded back, and this is our final filler or finish coat. Edge redone, plugs taped up, sanded back, 180, 240 wet rubbed, and there's your end result.